Drivers in southeast Missouri will see changes along US 67 in the coming months. The Missouri Department of Transportation is planning to replace 3 bridges in Butler County. Ellie Mueller has the latest.
Project manager Chris Crocker tells me the work will focus on 3 separate bridge locations along the main highway, including crossings at Harville Ditch, Hart Ditch, and Neelyville Ditch. Crocker says at the Harville Ditch Bridge, existing US 67 will close near the bridge as traffic shifts onto a new 4-lane section of future I-57. At Hart Ditch and Neelyville Ditch, crews will build temporary bypasses alongside the current bridges. Each project will be done one at a time, with construction on each site lasting around 4 months. Crocker says the upgrades come as conditions of the bridge decline.
The bridges are really just at the end of their service life right now. And that's the main reason for the project as well. When we take a look at replacing existing structures, we always look at, what the shoulder widths are and maybe any improvements we can do to safety in the project limits.
Crocker says they plan to open the project for bidding in late 2026, with construction set to start in early 2027, lasting about a year. In the studio, Ellie Mueller, Heartland News.